Hi Deb, if you can see me and if you can hear me good, give me two thumbs up. If you can see me, one thumbs up. If you can see and hear me, two thumbs up. Hopefully that'll. We'll just chat for a little bit, wait to see if anybody joins us. If nobody joins us, that's fine. I'll just get on with this reading and see. Hey Peanut Shell, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see whoever. I know this is really quick, right? Excuse me. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. I got a whatchamacallit, this guy going. These guys, I've tried the incense. I've tried so many different types of incense. No matter which one I light, I end up with the sniffles. And every time I kind of clear my nose or whatever, my nose stud, it's that screw thing, it kind of loosens up. Then I have to fit it, and people are like, oh my God. I'm sure people must be thinking, is she picking her nose? No, I'm not. I'm just tightening the screw. So, yeah. I just want to show this shirt. Look at this, everybody. Look at this cool shirt. A friend of mine made it for me. Thank you so much. She's here. She knows who she is. I do appreciate it. She made a couple others and she gave me. I have to take them out. I washed them and put them, in the thing, whatever. Thank you. So you can see me and hear me. Tucson, Arizona. Thank you. It does look weird though, when you're at a restaurant and I can, funny thing is I can feel it when the screw top is loosening or it's kind of, coming undone, and then I want to do it, tighten it right away. I don't want to lose it. It's a small little diamond, but nevertheless it's precious to me. So I'm like, yeah, it's a nice shirt. Love it. So I just wanted to give a shout out to this lady. I don't know if she can join us. I actually told her I'll do the live last night, and last night I just wasn't up to it, so I left it. So I'm sure, she would be like, okay, this girl is a flake. She said she'll do it, and then she didn't. But I don't want to mention her name because, just for the sake of her, safety and security. Hi, Force Jobs. This lady is the one I had mentioned, and she had said that she was going to send me an email with regards to, remember when I did Liam Payne's reading, I kept talking about Fox of Foxes, and this lady, she had commented saying that, hey, I'm going to send you something about the foxes, whatever. And I was like, oh, she hasn't sent me an email. People sometimes they say things and they don't do it. So I thought, oh, okay, but she did. I mean, I wasn't doubting her. I was just I don't know if I should show this lady's face. Her face is right here, but in that little thing. But I want to be respectful of her privacy. So and for safety and security reasons, you never know. So this, she sent me a long email. This apparently, I'll show it to you here. Can you all see that? No? So that camera is not working. Is this camera working? No. So that camera is not working. I gotta fix that. That camera? Nope. Let me just turn off that camera. What's the point if it's not working then? I really feel so upset because my Sony camera is a top-notch camera, and if it's not working, I assume y'all can see me now, right? Let me see. Oh no. Oh, there. Okay, so y'all can see me, correct? Tell me y'all can. Okay, good. Hi C. Hi C, how are you? So this is what she sent me. Can you see that? Apparently that's the name of his house. So hello, she was very sweet. And I did email her back. I said, look, don't be offended that I kind of called you out saying that I don't know if she's going to send me. I mean, some people sometimes say things and they don't. She's like, no, and she's very sweet. And then she sent me another email about all she said was this child's name, and she sent a picture of him. I should see if I can get a picture of him. let me see. So let me get a picture of him. Wait, he's been missing since. I'll show you this. This is the young child's name. He's been missing since August 30th, 2024. I don't know anything else, like his date of birth, which he's from Ireland. That's all she told me. So let me do this math. Okay, so that's all she said. I said, I will do a reading. So it's very, very unfortunate. No information, no other information do I have about this young child. So let me just do my little bit of Okay, thank you y'all for being so patient with me. So let's get started. There we go. Forged dope, deleted the thing. Okay, peanut shell, Debbie. There's a small group today, but that's okay. This was a very impromptu kind of a reading, so that's fine. Oop. I'm gonna shuffle again. 5,000, 10,000. So we have the moon. Oh, interesting. So we had the moon card, and right at the back of it was the sun card. So that was interesting. Moon and the sun. Oh. Okay, there we go. Just trying to adjust the brightness. We get the volume all the way up. Okay, one more card. And then we have Mars. Okay, interesting. Wow, moon card and the sun card followed by the Mars. All right. Yeah. We're looking for him. We have the Hermit. This is the card that fell off, the Hermit card. It came back again when I shuffled. Nope. The Strength card, followed by the Tower card. Alright, so we can, Mars and the Tower card. What are the odds? Y'all, this is crazy. So, I have the Moon card and the Hermit card, right? The Hermit is what? The Hermit is Virgo. Talks about thinking, looking inside, looking everywhere, analytical thinking, you know. And then, look at this. We have the Sun card and the Strength. The Strength is Leo, and the Sun rules Leo. We have the Tower card and Mars. Well, the Tower card is Martian energy. So, interesting. Must have happened, I think this happened between the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse. There was a lot that happened at that time. But they're saying that he's been missing since August 30th. So that is before that. So let's take a look and see. Again, I'm wondering which card to use, which deck to use. So, yeah. Actually, I will use this deck. No. Here, let's do this. Oh, hello. Cards are falling everywhere. What is going on here today, people? Oh my God, y'all. I went and ordered another harness for Bernie. That was a disaster. It was $156. That didn't work out. I ordered for an extra large and they sent me a large. After waiting for 2.5 weeks for that thing. Okay, let's see what this is. I'm going to say right off the bat that with the Moon card and the Hermit card over here, they as in the authorities, are looking for Moon, symbolic of mother, looking for the mother of the child. So I don't know whether the mother is also missing, but somehow she's involved in this. Whether she was also harmed or whatever, I don't know at this point in time, but they are definitely looking for the mother. There has been a struggle with the son. Either struggle as in like a physical struggle with the son. So either somebody struggled with him or he struggled with somebody, and then you have Mars. So, and the Mars and the Tower card, quite a bit of fight. Like it wasn't a when I talk about struggle, I will say physical altercation, physical attack, physical kind of a Mars is that very fury, feisty, quick, fast energy, which is like impulsive almost, like instantaneously. And I don't believe the child is in the physical world, just based on this right here. I don't. I'd be very surprised. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. I hope the child is found alive and safe, but I doubt it. The way the cards are playing out here, it shows that. It almost seems like whoever is looking for him kind of have sort of concluded that he's not going to be found in alive. But there's also like it's like there's an understanding of that aspect, that yeah, I don't think like we're going to find him, alive. But then there's also the focus is kind of shifted on the mother. I don't know why. I don't think the mother is around either, in the sense that why will they look for the mother, right? So either the mother is also caught up in this situation, or the mother is missing. Somehow they're saying, we know we're not going to find him, but at least let's see if we can find the mother. That's what's going on. There was a physical altercation, so I don't know whether this is a case of where people are going through separation, and then they fight for the child type of a situation. And whether she might have taken the child, and she might have said, okay, let me preface this by saying this is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions, and allegedly. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. So maybe the mother might have said, I'm going to take him and I'm going to relocate. I don't want to have anything to do with you, whoever the father of the child is. So it almost seems like there was a situation where there was a kind of pulling, give him to me, give him to you type of a situation. But I also feel that this child did struggle quite a bit. With the strength card, it does talk about I think he was kind of stunned in the head, and he might have fainted. That's what I'm getting. Ow, don't poke me. Bow tie. Cross. Aeroplane. Travel. What? Who's traveling? An anchor. Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Okay, I got 8. What are the odds I'd get the 4-leaf clover? Isn't that an Irish thing? See that? I don't know. So forged orbs, I have no information about this child. I just know that this is a case apparently in Ireland, and this lady who sent me this picture about Liam Payne, the fox thingy, she sent me this in an email. That's all I know about the sweet baby. That's it. Nothing else. I don't know anything else. I don't know his date of birth, nothing. Okay, so let's move on. Something about a formal occasion, okay, regarding church. So that could be like somebody's getting married, and then there's an aircraft, and then there's an anchor. So don't ask me why this is coming out like this. So a formal occasion could be a wedding type of a situation. Church, obviously the cross is symbolic of church. Wedding, and then somebody is going either on a honeymoon or traveling somewhere, because you have the aircraft and you have the anchor, and then you have Tinkerbell. So it's all like dreamland and that sort of a thing. But we also have the key, and then we have this symbol. and I'll tell you what that means to me, and the four-leaf clover. I do believe this child will be found within the country itself. It's just a question of unlocking. If they find the mother, they will find the child, okay? Unlocking something that could be, it's almost like if they've, okay, so Tinkerbell, what is Tinkerbell associated with? It's a childlike, Dr. Hook type of a situation, the movie, right? So if they are able to see, unlock, how should I phrase it? It's like a happy occasion, like dreamland and dream state. So you're in this happy state of bliss. If they unlock and get into that and see what this state of bliss is or was for the parent or parents or the adults who are responsible for them, if they unlock that aspect of it, they will be able to find what truly happened and where this child is and what happened to the child. But I don't think the child is really in the physical world anymore. I hope I'm wrong. So something to do with this whole marriage, whatever, brouhaha. I'm not taking that card. I hadn't even shuffled. Either this child was, I think this child must have been, you know how kids take to, some kids to trains, some aircraft, some cars. I think this child could have something to do with either aircrafts or the anchor, the ship. Page of Pentacles, we'll see. Okay, let me put these charms aside over here. Then we have the Hierophant. Wow. I'm going to have to lay this back down because this is making sense. Okay. Page of Pentacles. Then hang on everybody. Then we had this, and this. Okay. Now it's coming together. Two of Swords. Okay, this is a weird situation, y'all. Okay, this is something that we have seen time and again happen, in life. The signs were there. The Nine of Cups. The Page of Cups, that's the young child. Six of Cups. Move that aside. Then we have the Six of Wands. Followed by Three of Cups. Okay, I'm beginning to see a picture. So somebody should post. I hope somebody watches this and lets us know. So was the mother, had she recently gotten married, or what? Did she separate from her mate or spouse or partner, whoever, and she was going to get married to somebody else? Because I see that the Page of Pentacles is here, and that's bringing to me information about a new opportunity, or maybe a new person coming in, with a little bit more financial stability, materialistic stability, a new opportunity coming. Yes, pages are typically younger. But I also wonder if she was planning on or going to have a child. But I wonder if this is from the same, if the father is the same. Then we have the Hierophant again, right? No, the only time Hierophant, the last time we had the Hermit. So the Hierophant is Taurus, right? It talks about institutions, etc. And that's right under the cross thing. So I wonder if there was some sort of what's the word? Opportunity, and she did decide to get married or to somebody else, or Hierophant does talk about institutions, religion, conform, to the norm, and you conform to the norm. You don't deviate from what is set in motions, a little bit more strict. And yes, we know that Ireland is and Scotland are a little bit more leaning towards religion. I don't know which country is Catholic and which is Protestant. I think England is Protestant, right? So Ireland and Scotland must be Catholic, I think. Yeah, I think. If I'm wrong, I apologize simply because I don't know. And they are quite strong in their faith, right? I mean, quite, religious that way. And then we have the two of swords with the aircraft. So there was a choice made over here, but the choice was also like, you have a choice, but really you don't have a choice. So either you get on the plane and you go, or you kind of just get on the plane and go type of thing. So somebody had to make a quick decision over there. And then you have the Nine of Cups right under the anchor. So this is telling me this could have been a situation where somebody, look y'all, we have the Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups. The Nine of Cups tells me this was a situation where somebody was like, hey, you know what, my wishes are coming true, this is a great opportunity, why not do this, and why not go for this, and what's wrong with doing this. The Two of Swords could have kind of said, yeah, you have a choice, you don't have a choice. And they could have also been thinking, trying to make a decision that would be like Two of Swords, right? It's like you have to make a decision, right? And weighing the pros and cons. So somebody kind of had to give a lot of thought to the fact that they have a decision to make, but yet they don't have a choice. They have a choice, but no choice. Bear with me. I know I'm talking in circles, maybe. I mean, at least that's what it might sound to a lot of y'all, but this is a quandary, okay? Mental quandary. And then there was like, yeah, but if I make this decision and if I drop the anchor, as in if I make the decision and commit the anchor commitment, then the flight and the Two of Swords, making a decision to deciding to take off or grasp this opportunity and go with it. And if I take that opportunity and go with it, then I make the commitment to this, and this commitment is going to provide for me emotionally. It's going to make all my wishes come true. I'm going to be able to have everything I want. And then you have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups could literally mean this young child, I don't have his birthday, I don't have any of that. Or the Page of Cups could also mean like, okay, so what do we do now? It's like we have to now find a solution to resolve this little bit of a crisis situation that has popped up over here. And what is a crisis situation? Could be, what do we do now, with the child? And then we have what happens to the child. Then we have the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups? So Six of Cups tells us, listen, we are nostalgic, we are thinking about the past, we are thinking about good times, we are hoping that those good times will turn around and come true. It almost feels like going back to a happy place that always made me happy. And right after the Six of Wands, Six of Cups, I have the Six of Wands. What is Six of Wands? Victory. It's like coming back home with something victorious, finding something, being victorious after a particular endeavor. And then we have the Three of Cups, celebration. So I'm going to say this. As much as I said that I don't think he's in the physical world, simply because I had these two cards made me feel like, yeah, I don't know. The mother, and the son, there was that little bit of drama. Now, keep in mind, the sun also could be symbolic. See, the moon is the mother, the sun is the father. So, sun is also symbolic of children, male children. So, this tug of war that I said earlier could also be between whoever the father of the child is and the mother. So, and that tug of war has caused this impulse, snapped situation that caused the breaking of an enterprise, a relationship, or whatever, and could also mean the demise of a particular individual, right? So, having said all of that, and here I'm seeing all the Six of Cups, Six of Wands, and the Three of Cups. I wonder whether he is going to be found. his identity. 5th house is speculation and kids. 10th house is, yeah, the life goals and all that good stuff. Bear with me. 1st house is the ascendant. 5th house is the creativity, intelligence, speculation, kids. 10th house is career, public life, karma, that sort of a thing. It's called the karma bhava, but we won't get into that. So very, very interesting. This formal engagement, formal contract, formal situation, that the decision had to be made like that to agree to that formal whatever proposal happened very quickly. And then you have the 7 of Wands, and the 7 of Wands here is telling me, look, here's the thing. 7 of Wands is telling me that, all right, there was a little bit of competition, there was a little bit of fighting against competition, there was a little bit of look, you have to quickly make up your mind because there's a lot of competition, so you have to do something that's going to show yourself as being worthy of having been chosen for this particular thing. Then we have the 2 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. So whatever, you remember I said you have a choice but you don't have a choice for the mom. I feel like you have a choice but you don't have a choice, but it was also, she kind of accepted that. I feel she kind of accepted that that restriction. So she kind of accepted that, oh, this is it, without saying, hold on a minute, you're telling me that. That doesn't mean I don't have a choice. You're telling me I don't have a choice. I know I have choices. So there was a bit of a struggle over there. Then we have the four of Wands, the house, the home, anchoring down at home, making something home, being comfortable about a particular situation, a circumstance, accepting it and saying, okay, this is home. And then you have the 7 of Swords. And here we go again, another 7. What is the 7 of Swords? 7 of Swords talks about betrayal. It's trying to run away. And 7 of Swords is right above the Page of Cups, the young child. So I wonder whether there was some sort of a betrayal in either running away with the child or running away from the child, therefore betrayal. And then you have the 2 of Cups. What is the 2 of Cups? 2 of Cups talks about partnerships, it talks about proposals, it talks about marriage, and that's right over the 6 of Cups. So there's some sort of a regret about a past relationship. And then you have the betrayal over the 6 of Wands, which is victory. So this betrayal is a little bit betrayal in the reverse, y'all, by the way. So whatever this was, this sense of feeling betrayed, the sense of feeling or somebody feeling like you had betrayed them, I don't think it is really a betrayal as much as I kind of sort of knew this was going to happen. So how is that a betrayal? You know what I mean? It sounds twisted, but it is what it is. Then you have the Hermit card right on the the 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, it talks about celebration, and it was right under the 4-leaf clover. That's a very Irish thing, right? See that? So the Hermit card again. What is the 3 of Cups? It's celebration, it's cooperation, it's having the support, it's having also having the ability to choose the kind of support you want to surround yourself with. Oh my God, excuse me, y'all. Woo. Oh my God, excuse me. I love this fragrance of incense, but man. So the Hermit card, again, the Hermit card is Virgo. It talks about analytically trying to go back to the drawing boards to figure out, hey, what really happened? I'll tell you what though, I feel like the authorities are kind of seriously looking, they're not focusing so much on the child, but I feel like they're focusing on the mother, because they feel that if they get the mother, if they find the mother, the whole case will be kind of resolved. I don't know whether the mother's also missing, she's a victim, or how, like, what happened, where is the mother, you know? Is she a victim too, or what? Like, what's going on? Let me see what this betrayal, no more betrayal type of thing is. Oh, Three of Pentacles. Y'all. So this escapism, almost feeling like this was an attempt to escape a horrible situation, purposefully got this opportunity. This was a horrible situation. Now I have to make the decision and go for it. Therefore, I escaped this horrible situation. Or this was somebody just trying to escape from a situation because they thought in their mind this was a horrible situation. Okay? So it really felt like whatever it is, there's going to be no more betrayal henceforth. So I don't know whether this was a habitual thing or what. I don't know. And then you have the Three of Pentacles upright. What does the Three of Pentacles talk about? It talks about um, work. It talks about people who believe and who think like you as far as work is concerned, as far as drawing up plans, craft, in terms of craft, creating something, a plan, a solid plan that you can put into motion to make something happen, make something concrete happen. No, they want me to do this. A fan. Hello. Followed by a tree, tree of life. What? An apple. This is weird stuff. I'm going to get two more. Then we have a rabbit, and then we have a star. See, this is telling me that the opportunity to grow, the opportunity to, like, the carrot was dangled before this person and said, hey, here are your choices, whatever. The opportunity to go, that curiosity, that oh my God, how should I? It's like something piques your curiosity, and that is kind of, the flames are like you add fuel to the fire, so that curiosity increases, right? And then you have the tree of life. This is a fantastic opportunity. You're going to be set for life. And then you have the apple, the quintessential apple. By the way, I always believed that Adam and Eve, it wasn't the apple, it is actually a pomegranate. Some people say fig, I say pomegranate. Anyway, and then you have the rabbit here, or the bunny rabbit here. It's like, almost like, when is Easter? May sometime, right? But I also see another pregnancy over here. I feel like something around Easter is going to come up, that's going to connect the dots. I do believe this has got something to do with two different locations, either two different states, two different cities, or two different countries. And I'm going to say it, there is a across the pond influence element here, which is basically an American element here. So I don't know who the individual is, but there is somebody of American origin or citizenship who's kind of involved in this case. That's really calling it, okay? So this is the first time something like that has really popped up so boldly, but boldly, so glaringly obvious. They have A, I have A, B, what? I swear if C pops up, I'm going to kind of freak out. 2, S, 5, hold on, I think I have enough. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, A as in alpha, B as in boy, S as in Sam, the number 2, the number 9, the number 5, and I have Virgo, and it says practical. Okay, so I don't know what that is, so let me read this. Okay, so we have somebody called Kel, the girl velvet. Hi, all, sorry to come in late. So has little one been missing since 2020? I don't know, Kel. I was told that 2024. This is all that I got. So somebody sent me this information and I'm reading on it. That's it. This is all I got, just so you all know. That's all I got. One of my viewers actually sent me that. I don't know anything else about the child. So by the way, Kel says they located mom in the UK recently. Sadly, not surprisingly, though Kyran wasn't with her. Thank you for this read. I just love watching your lives, even a little late from Australia. AUS, I assume, is Australia, right? Well, thank you for that validation. Like I said, I had no idea. I had no idea about anything else regarding this case except that picture. That's all I got. So I suppose, case in point, it validates what I just said. They're looking at mom, and she validates that. Y'all, what can I say, y'all? I feel like right there we have validation. So anyway, we have at the beginning, remember I said they feel, authorities feel like if they find mom, they will kind of lead to the child. So anyway, all right, so somebody says April. Okay, so Easter is in April. So I feel like around that time something is going to break with regards to this case. So let me repeat. I got B as in boy, A as in apple, S as in Sam, the number 2, the number 5, the number 9. And then I got Virgo, which is also talks about practical. So let's leave it at that. Wow. So Kel, the girl velvet, if you have any other information, let us know. I hope they truly find this young child, but I don't know, it's kind of looking a little sketchy. So actually, don't tell me anything more. Let me do the reading. You can validate after I say it. That'll be better. So, oh my God, I'm going to sneeze again. Don't tell me anything more about the case, Kel. Wait until I finish the reading. Then you can validate it. Like how you did that. So I just wanted to take a minute, y'all. Today in the afternoon, I was I suffer from sinuses, right? So I had on my right side, all of a sudden I got this intense pain, and I was like, screw this, and my sinuses are going to be acting up again, like what the hell is going on? And so I said, okay, I'm going to go read a book, because I've gotten back into reading and I've been reading so much. Spending on my coins and buying books also, which spending is not a good idea. But hey, the kind of books I read, you're not going to get it in the library. I mean, it's all about esoteric stuff. Not that you won't. I mean, you won't. The libraries carry very few books on esoteria and metaphysics and all that stuff, and that I enjoy all of that. So I was like, I'll go read. And man, my teeth, I do have this weird thing where, if any of you know, if there is a cure for this, a home cure remedy, let me know. Like, my teeth start hurting, y'all. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. I don't have any cavities or anything like that. Thank God for that. No rotted teeth, no cavities, nothing. But it hurt so bad. And I was like, you know what? I just realized every time that nerve over there starts hurting over there, slowly I think everything starts hurting, the teeth part of it. So I don't know if I'm making any sense, if there's excuse me, any connection. And now I feel like I have a full-on cold coming on. Not a good idea. All right, let's continue with this. Terrible when little children. I want to just look at that young child's face again. He's such a sweetie. Look at this cute little thing. Just look at this face. Little baby. Oh my goodness. I don't know how old he is either. Hurts my heart, but I'm going to remove the thing from I'm not going to remove that. Let me take that. For some reason, I was told don't erase his photograph, so I'm going to keep his photograph. Okay. Terrible, isn't it? Y'all go have a look at that acupuncture. Hi, Ellen. Grinding my teeth at night. That's a possibility. I know that I clench my teeth. Not just at night when I'm reading a book or anything like that. I feel like I bite down and then I have to tell myself, stop doing that. So, anyway. Forged dope, I don't know anything besides that little bit of information I shared about that child. So, man, for real. The Nine of Cups. Let me shuffle it. If that card's supposed to come back up, it'll come back up. We have the Six of Swords. No. We have the Devil. Oh, Justice. We have the Sun card. We have the Seven of Swords and the Empress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's move these guys up. We have the Ten of Cups. This is almost a celebratory type of situation. But then we have, is she going to be incarcerated, the mother? I don't know. Okay, walking away from a particular situation. Before so many cups. Like, what is going on over here? I need to move the card some more. Make some room. I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. Oh, man. Wheel of Fortune. And then one more card. This card flew out, so I'm going to take it the Emperor. Interesting. So we have the Empress here, and we have the Emperor also. This is my final card, so give me a second, okay? I almost feel there's a story of she's running away from a very controlling type of a situation, seeking justice because she feels like she's justified in running away, and almost like the situation is so horrible I didn't have a choice that I had to run away. Somehow trying to find what's the word? Trying to convince, trying to weave things in such a way to justify the action that she took. Let me move this here. Then I'm going to move this guy here, and then I'll take out one more card as the final card. So because I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I need more cards. Okay, hang on, y'all. I need more cards. My grid was not complete. Then we have, what is this? 4 of Wands. Temperance. Right? I'm going to do one last card. Ace of Wands. Okay. Ace of Wands. So the Justice card, Libra, trying to kind of insinuate, trying to weave things and say, look, I didn't have a choice. I had to do this, I had to do something to save myself. Or maybe she is, I don't know if she's incarcerated, but she could be, because I have this, the Eight of Swords. But also, there's almost a trying to convince, trying to establish that the reason why the child is missing is because somebody forcibly took the child away from me. I didn't have anything to do with it. Somebody forcibly took the child. I had to give up the child because they forced me to. Something like that. That's the story that's going to be pursued. And then you have the excuse me, Empress card and Ten of Cups. So this tells me I wouldn't be surprised if she is pregnant again. And Ten of Cups, it's like the overwhelming emotions. And again, there is self-restriction. So I don't know if it is because she is restricted, incarcerated, or because she has some like restricting somebody through medication. And then you have the Eight of Cups. See, I feel like emotionally checking out, emotionally saying like, I just have to walk away from this, like emotionally detaching herself from the whole situation, emotionally checking out. And then you have this Four of Cups. I wonder if there's some sort of an issue, like either physical health or mental health, where they are trying to give her medication or whatever. And I wonder if she's like emotionally checking out. I don't know. This is a case that's going to be a little surprising, because her mental health and her not her mental health as much as her stability is going to be questioned, or come into question. And then you have the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is very interesting over here because it's a bit of a harsh energy, and that's right under the Seven of Swords. So somebody is going to go, no, Missy, that's not how it works. This is all bullcrap. You're just, whatever. No. So somebody is really going to be calling her bluff. Okay? And then you have the Wheel of Fortune right under the Empress. So it's almost going to feel like things coming around full circle. So I don't know who the mother is. I don't know what her name is. I don't know what she looks like. I don't know anything. But I almost feel like the situation is such that, oh shoot, this happened once before, it's coming around. Oh my God, the situation is coming back again. It's like somebody experienced something similar to this way back when, and now it's coming back. So it's like things coming around. But then there's also an element of joy over here, which is the weirdest freaking thing. Like, what is so joyful about having a child missing, right? So I don't know what that is. I'm not saying the mother is like, whatever, but it's like almost a sense of, see, I told you so type of situation. The joy in saying, I told you, because you're like, now you believe me type of, that kind of a thing. It's so bizarre. And then you have the Emperor. The Emperor is an Aries card, and of course the Empress is Venus. So the Emperor does talk about a strong energy that will make decisions regardless of how harsh the energy is, how harsh the decision is, and who it's going to affect. And then you have the Four of Wands, which again has to do everything with the home. See, here we go again. We have the Sun card in the middle. Okay, here, let me show you this. This is interesting. Why do I feel like now the child is going to be found? It's so bizarre. So you have the Sun card. Then you have the Four of Cups, right? And then you have the Four of Wands. It's almost like, oh, guess what? So I don't know whether this is another child. Okay, let me back up. This is a bit confusing. When I say this child is going to be found, I almost feel like there's another child. I wouldn't be surprised if that child has been taken away by the authorities, like how we have CPS. And it's almost like, okay, so we're going to give you back that child, or something victorious regarding another child, or victorious maybe regarding this child. I hope I'm wrong. I hope he's found alive. So I'm just going to throw it out there. And then we have temperance. Temperance is trying to balance the, it's showing up under the Seven of Swords, it's showing up under the Queen of Swords. Almost balance a sentence, almost balance a verdict, almost balance an opinion, balance a decision. Okay? And then at the end of it all, we have the Ace of Wands. So some sort of a strong decision is going to be taken, and they're going to act on it. So let's see. Okay. Oh, holy moly. Okay. So Kel, the girl velvet, she has just now put up a thing. She goes, oh shoot. Okay. So she goes for so technically somebody, wait, what? Okay. Oh my God. I am about to kind of lose my. Thank you for validating. I do appreciate that. But this is a terrible situation. Terrible situation. Y'all, I'm not even going to say it. I mean, you can read the comments. So. And don't tell me she prompted me, because clearly she didn't, because some goofball is going to go, oh, somebody in the audience was prompting you. I hate when people say that, but anyway, I don't care about that. But this is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Excuse me. Y'all, I don't know why, but I feel like, you know how when okay, it's not a very nice thing to say, but you know how sometimes people say, oh my God, I just threw up in my mouth, kind of stuff. What it really is, regurgitation of whatever you might have eaten, right? And you know how kids are like, you know, they spit up whatever they've had, like little babies, when you kind of burp them after they've had their whatever, and they kind of spit up something. That's the feeling I get. So I don't know what that has to do, whether this child really did. I am actually going to not look at the thing, because you all can see when I look at that, I don't want to be distracted. You can put your comments, but I'm going to just pull out some cards, because King of Wands, the High Priestess, wow, interesting cards, and the Hangman. Then we have the Nine of Wands, right? We have the Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Hang on one second. I was going to do the grid, but the cards are wanting to come out. Let's take this guy. Shootsies. Okay, Four of Swords. Then we have the Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups. And then we have the Two of Cups. Look, y'all, a lot of people are here. Let's see. we have the King of Wands, we have the High Priestess, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Wands, the Knight of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Queen of Cups, and Two of Cups. Why are there so many people here? Why are so many people coming up here? What is this about so many people? What is the deal? Somebody tell me what the hell is going on with regards to all these people. I don't know whether this is an appropriate deck to use for clarification at the moment. Hang on. Ah. Hang on, everybody. The Ten of Swords. We have the Knight of Wands. I'll lay them like that so I can see them. The Lover's card. Okay, now we're getting it. Then we have the two. Yeah, there's another baby, another child. Yeah. Oh, then we have the Knave of Chalices. Then we have the Knave of Wands. Man, people after people after people. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Then we have the Devil card. Yeah. And then we have the Ace of Wands. Remember the last draw I did? The final card was the Ace of Wands. Here also the final card is the Ace of Wands. So let's, I'm going to have to do this because I don't have enough space here. So let's do that. Okay. So I have the King of Wands and I have the Ten of Swords on that King of Wands. So this King of Wands, clearly it is somebody who is very much involved in this case, whether it's the father or a detective or something, I don't know, but that person is under a lot of pressure. That person is under, it's definitely a male, is under a lot of pressure. I got O as in Oscar. Okay, I'm going to get two of those only. And then I have I as in ice. So whoever this person is, I-O. So whatever first name, last name, I don't know. That person is under a lot of pressure. So either it's dad, it's either somebody who is pretty significant with regard, is one of the main characters in this, or it's a action. It's the detective or the whoever who takes action. That person is under a lot of stress. It's like, I can't deal with this no more. This is like driving me freaking insane. Remember the letters I as in ice, O as in Oscar. Then let's get on to the High Priestess, right? Let me do that. I have Q as in Queen. No, not that. The reason I say not that is I have these charms. I don't want it. I just want the smaller ones. Q as in Queen and J as in, I don't know, Jane, Jack, John, whatever. So with the High Priestess card, as we know, the High Priestess is ruled by the moon, right? It talks about intuition, yada yada, etc. And then we have the Knight of Wands on it. So here we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I'm going to say this is the team that is investigating this case. They are kind of like, look, they're also keeping something hidden and keeping something wrapped. because we have the hangman right after that. So they are like, you know what, we're just going to wait a bit. We're going to keep things on the quiet and on the quiet low down, and we're going to keep things wrapped before we actually take action. Because once they go on once they get on that thing of taking action, it's going to be almost aggressive. So they're like, no, 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 hold on again. Again, the high priestess could be another female who's involved in this case, a main character, with the letters J and Q. The hangman. Then after the hangman, we have the lover's card. So I do believe, okay, the lover's card is a Gemini card, right? What does it say? It talks about duality, it talks about relationships, it talks about yada yada. But here, there are three people over here. So there is some sort of a relational contract, some sort of a relationship type of a situation where three important people, two women and a man, are involved in this. Now that relationship has temporarily been hidden or disintegrated or kind of put on the back burner because they don't want the details of that information to come out in the front. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, what does the Nine of Wands say? It talks about maintaining boundaries. So, and then we have another child, which is the Two of Swords. So maintaining boundaries with regards to a decision that needs to be taken regarding a child. There are two options over there. Could be two children, two options. So I don't know if it is the first one that's missing, there's another one that's missing, or there's another child, or maybe twins or something like that. So keeping within bounds, trying to, maybe the CPS took away the child. I don't know what they call them in Ireland. Maybe they took away this other child for safekeeping, keeping within bounds, keeping within being monitored. And then we have the number 7. So maybe that child is 7 years old. Okay. And then we have 0. Or maybe there's a newborn. I don't know. Or 07. Or maybe the child is, 7 years old is what I'm going to say. Okay, moving on. Then we have this guy. I can pick up the card, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is emotions, energy, a young person with a lot of emotions coming forward. And then right on top of that, we have the Knave of Chalices. How, like Knight of Cups and Knave of Chalices, Knave of Cups, right? So there we go. 2. So it's a very emotional thing. And this talks about very specifically 2 young people, very, very young people. So again, I'm going back to 2 kids. They are looking for another child. They are looking for another child. One child is almost like there's a wreath on that child, but meaning accepting that, maybe understanding, assuming that the child is passed, but there's another one that they're looking for, or talking about, or figuring out, or deciphering. Yeah, I also see like a SUV, like a smaller, let me explain the kind of SUV I see. It's like a light blue or faded blue, like a small SUV, like a Subaru type of SUV. But then I also see, I couldn't tell you the brand of the car. It's like a square car, like think about the really, really old, way back when in the day, the BMWs, the 3 Series, the square shape type, like a Citroen, I think they're called, a smaller one, or the best way I can explain is the way 70s, like the early BMWs that are square, the smaller ones. Think about that shape. And the SUV, I'm seeing again a similar color, but I'm seeing it's a smaller type of an SUV, it's not brand new, but kind of well used, and it's the smaller size. I'm not saying the brand is a Subaru, but that size, the smaller SUV. Okay, I'm just saying. So let's look and see if I can get some. So for this, I got D as in Danny, okay, and the number 4. So could be another child or such. Moving on, we have we have Queen of Pentacles and followed by the Knave of Wands. Children all over the place, like so many people, so many people. Queen of Pentacles here does talk about the mother, somebody who takes care of the house, the finances of the house, takes care of. This could also be a person who's a little bit into the materialistic comforts of life. Like, yeah, I really don't care. I just want to wear nice clothes, look pretty, have my hair done, have my nails done, have my makeup in place, and I just want the luxe life. I just want the that's what that came to me, the luxe life. I just want to this is a time for me to say disclaimer. These are allegedly, these are my opinions and my observations. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions. This person almost wants to be like a kept woman. I have G as in, I don't know, Gold, Georgia, whatever. And then I have B as in boy. And then we have the Knave of Wands. Now, this is again, this particular person is being given, does get a lot of offers from very young people. This is a take a deep breath. This is a person who gets a lot of surprise, who's all excited. Somebody rings the doorbell and she opens the door and there's this young handsome looking person standing there and he's hiding something behind his hands and it's a gift, and oh yeah, hi, oh my god, it's beautiful, come in. That kind of an energy. That's the energy I'm picking up on this particular Queen of Pentacles. But it's not a young person. It's somebody mid to late 30s, or even mid, like, it's not like 18, 19, 20. It's definitely above the age of 25 for sure. But I almost see like mid, say 33, 34, 35 to late 30s, 38, 39. That's the age I'm getting. But okay, moving on. Then you have the Four of Swords and you have Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles does talk about having the resources to say, hey, you know what, I have enough to take care of me now. Okay. Nine of Pentacles does talk about having the luxury, having the ability to take care of your immediate needs, your pleasures. I need an expensive handbag. I need to be able to pay rent, or I don't know, home mortgage, whatever, however it works over there. Pay my car or take care of all of that. I have enough. I have enough to be comfortable. Okay. And then, but having enough to be comfortable is, that opportunity has been taken away. Okay, whoever was there to be able to facilitate that kind of a lifestyle, that facility has been withdrawn. Just saying. And now I won't take this because these both are numbers. Let me if it's meant to be again, it will come back again. No, that's not what I want. I had 9 and 8, so let me see if it's, no, that's not what I want. Okay. I have 8, so 8 popped up again. So it was meant to come back again. Let me see. If 9 is meant to come back again, then S as in Sam, and the number 8. I don't know who that is. And again remember 8 is the quintessential infinity symbol. Remember that. Okay, moving on. We have the Queen of Cups, right? The Queen of Cups, and on that we have the Devil card. So what is the Queen of Cups? Again, somebody who is very emotionally balanced or imbalanced, completely off the rockers. And then we have the Devil cards. This does talk about it talks about wanting to let go of things but unable to let go of things, wanting to let go of insecurities, addictions, that sort of a thing, but unable to let go of it. But here's the thing, this person has a choice, but somehow this person feels like, I better stay in this mode because it suits my convenience. So this could be somebody who is being manipulated purposefully to keep her in that state so that they could easily manipulate a manager, or she's purposefully doing it to herself and using that as an excuse. Then we have G as in George, okay, or gold. And then we have the number 9. I don't know what these y'all are sleuths, y'all figure it out. Then we have the 2 of Cups, of course, and the final card is the Ace of Wands on top of that. So 2 of Cups does talk about partnerships. It talks about intimate partnerships. It talks about agreements between two people. It also 2 of Cups could also mean partnership between what do you call it? It doesn't have to be intimate relationship. It could be what's the word for it? Platonic relationships, business relationships. It could be emotional agreements. And then you have the Ace of Wands. So we have a situation where there is an emotional agreement, there's an emotional understanding, there's an emotional coming to terms about a particular situation, and once that is accomplished, then you take action and go forward based on that conclusion. That's the Ace of Wands. We have the number 3. I'm telling you, if 7 or 8 pops up, I'm going to be like, no, I can't take that. I should have separated that. And then we have Y as in yellow. So, oi, I need to read the comments. Okay, let me stop on that. I better not be falling sick, y'all. I can't afford to. I have things to do this coming week. Work-related stuff. I'm going to be busy. It always kind of gets a little hectic at this time of the year because, we know going into the holiday season, like, companies start closing down, people afford vacation, people start taking vacation, and then, government offices are closed and for Thanksgiving and Christmas, and so it's like rush, finish this project, finish that project. So it gets a little bit hectic. And I'm like, I can't afford to be sick. So, oops. Let me shuffle it. Okay, I'll shuffle it. Hang on, everybody. Let me just put away this, kind of clear the deck a little bit over here, and see what else comes. I have another deck I've been itching to take out, and I have 2 of those actually. I've been so wanting to use them, and I realized, okay, now is the Halloween season, maybe I should do it around that time. Clear the deck. Okay, 1 card. Give me 1 card. This one. Incarceration. Okay, let's start that. Forged, why are you deleting messages? I don't understand. Okay, I can't even say. What is that? No, I'm not. Okay, so she goes, if I eat before bedtime, okay. Hi, Auntie, how are you doing? Yeah, this wasn't even planned. It was like, oh, let's just hit and go type of thing. So, Kel says the little boy they pretended to be Kyran. They also sent to school as him, but the authorities found it wasn't him. Oh wow. Thank you, Kel. Lucinda, hi, how are you? So I appreciate, I always say my viewers, man, they are the true sleuths. I mean, I get so many emails and comments, but a lot of emails, because for some reason people feel that they want to maintain that privacy, and I'm totally okay with it. I love it. You leave your comments, you send your emails, a lot of emails. You said this, and guess what? Look, I found this, and I looked at the timeline. I'm like, you guys rock. Hang on, let me just get this one other deck, because it's just a fun deck that I want to show. Actually do a reading. Oh my God, my body is all stiff. Hang on. Come here, buddy. Where are you? Come here. Ooh. Oh, which one is this? Is this a deck? No way! Did I forget about this altogether? Probably did. Wait a second. How do I even open this? Oh yeah. Oh, I know what this is. I know what that is. That's a cool little deck actually. Little one. Y'all, I have so many decks, it's crazy. Excuse me. Let me just put these away before I kind of, make a mess of everything. Hi Lucinda. So, anything else y'all want to ask? I know it's very sad. I hope I'm wrong. I hope they find this child, but I am not so sure. I hope they find him alive, but I'm not sensing that. It's terrible, but such is life. I gotta organize that, but I'm not gonna do it now. Oh, what did I do? Did I ruin it? This is a cool deck, which I'm gonna use today. I think I might have used it a couple times in the past. It's so cool. It's a Halloween deck, but all right, everybody. Do you all have any questions? Now, since we have some time, and if you guys don't want to click out and go home, we can do some random questions. I gotta organize. Any questions? No personal questions, please. Only regarding the case or anything else. Any other case. Look at this card, y'all. Deck. Is that cool? Again, nobody. I feel so sad though because, well, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought I would get. No, actually, let me rephrase that. I would love to get. Like people send me decks to tarot decks or oracle decks to reveal. What's the word? Reveal to show on my channel. Wouldn't that be great? But so far nobody has done it. So oh well. It's meant to be. It will. So now since I put it on put it out into the universe, maybe somebody will say, "Hey Kirtana, could you kind of, what is the word? Show our product, our decks or whatever." That'll be so cool. It'll be super cool. I would love that. Okay, universe. Whoa, hello, baby. Okay, we have the Chariot, we have the Three of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles. Well, maybe I will maybe somebody is going to send me their decks. How cool would that be? Any update on finding Susan? Oh yeah, Debbie. Oh my God. Debbie. That case. Well, let me ask. Should I use this deck for that? Bernie, what in the world, Bernie? For real. So remember I showed you all that socks I bought for Bernie. It's awesome. It's awesome. It works great. But because he's such a big dog, and yes, we trim his nails and file it down and do all that stuff. One of them has kind of got a little hole in the front. And Mark was like, "Do you want to send it back?" I said, "I'm not going to send it back. It's just a dog. He's a big dog. He's got huge ass paws and his nails are long, even though we trim it and cut it on a regular because you don't want them to overgrow. That also, if the nails are too long, then they find it difficult to walk. So we keep on a regular, every week I check. I don't cut it every week, but every week we check and, we trim it down and stuff like that. Because you want to make sure you don't hit the pink part. That's where the nerve endings are. Oh my God, that's terrible. I don't let the groomers trim his nails. I've never let them. I'm like, nah, I'll do it myself. So, and even the dew claw, know how it curves. So the dew claw you have to be careful too because it will start curving and going into the pad. So hole in the dog sock. That's a big thing, y'all. I mean, come on. But it's a very good product, y'all. It is a really, really good product. It really helped him. And I use it around. He's able to grip, the grip is there so that he can get up and he's not slipping and sliding and he's able to walk. And we are not supposed to use that outside. But we did take him in the driveway with the socks on, and that's kind of cement. So yeah, it's not a product issue. It's the user, right? So y'all, there's the whatchamacall, the harness. I got two. One was some $49 or something. That's the first one I got. That worked out good. We tried it. You can use it just for the front part of the body or the back part, or you can use both. Then I thought, you know what, let me order another one, because this one seemed to help with just the legs, It's, I don't know how to explain it. And then I ordered it and they freaking sent me a large instead of an extra large. So I'm pissed about that. That's like $150 or something. 156, 107, something like that. Anyway, enough of dogs. Okay, Suzanne Simpson. Suzanne Simpson. Oh, this is a cool deck. The Fool card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, the Knight of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. So I'm going to say that first and foremost, it almost seems like if we are looking in the right direction, somebody is saying look there, but they haven't yet explored there. So somebody is clearly pointing, and I almost feel like Suzanne is pointing out and saying, look here, you'll find me, look here, and they're not looking there as yet. So it's and I also see something about a red scarf. Like a red scarf or red something around the neck, not a rope, like a scarf or something, or a collar or something in a bag. I am okay. This is again bizarre. I do feel like the upper part of the body is separated from the lower part. That's what I feel. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are my observations and my opinions and allegedly. Do your own research, do your own due diligence, and form your own conclusions, y'all. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Star card. So this has got everything to do with money. This person had help in disposing of or hiding her. And then we have the Knight of Cups, and then we have the Nine of Cups. Look, money, overwhelming emotions, and Nine of Cups. I have a lot of choices. I'm almost completely emotionally self-sufficient, but there is a little bit of a negative side to this. So the Nine of Cups, it says wishes coming true. Yes, they will find her, wishes coming true, but also with this individual who has eliminated her, it almost seems like when she is found, it's a sigh of relief, like thank God they found her. So it's a wish coming true for the person who has eliminated her also. Isn't that bizarre? I think the person who has eliminated her is the one who's going to say, hey, by the way, come here, let me show you where she is. I think that's how it's going to play out. Debbie says, was husband's, I said he had help. So what the hell was that? If it's meant to come out again, it will. To answer your question, Deb, Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, and Three of Pentacles. A decision was taken. A decision was made. There was a lot of argument about that decision, a lot of infighting, a lot of argument about that decision with regards to a partnership or an investment. It's almost like this decision has created such a ruckus. It's almost like sets somebody's ass on fire, meaning like, this is going to destroy me, man. This is going to destroy me. That's what I hear. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Stay within your bounds, man. Yeah, Knight of Wands. And then we have the the Hermit card. See, I do believe that, yes, Deb, to answer your question, my answer is yes. But I also feel that with the Hermit card, this individual is going to offer up assistance and say, look, I don't want to be a part of this mess and go down. I'm already in enough shit, so let me tell you everything I know, to kind of absolve himself from whatever drama. And then you have the Hermit card. They are not going to let go. I wouldn't be surprised if they have some major financial investigation going on. What did you do? Where did you go? And all that. Assets, raiding the house, raiding the office, everything is going to come on, and everything is going to be analyzed. They are going to basically have a microscope up their butts. So Vexing Vixen says, hi, how are you? Thank you. Okay, any other questions regarding any other case, or we can shut this down? Betrayal, total betrayal in Susan Simpson's case. Total betrayal. Six of Wands. Nine of Swords. Total betrayal. Total betrayal. And after that betrayal of basically eliminating her, this individual felt like, you know what, I'm finally free of this drama, victory, I've taken care of it, everything's going to be fine, nobody's going. And then it's like total like emotional nightmares and stress and oh shit, what did I do, and oh my god, what did I do, that sort of stuff. Okay. Will Richard Allen be found? Who's Richard Allen? I don't even know. Hi Delvin. Richard, let me see who Richard, let me see his face. Richard Allen, Allen. Is that correct? Oh, that guy, the Delphi case. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. For a second I was like, what? Will Richard Allen be found guilty? Good question. Yeah, Delphi case. Ooh. It is so bizarre, but I almost feel like this case is either heading, if they are not careful, it's almost like a mistrial type of a situation. But there's also a heaviness in terms of wanting to make a decision. Okay, we have the Five of Swords, the Empress, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Page of Wands. It's almost like, look, there's a lot of pressure, and there is a high chance that they might say, oh, something happened and it's a mistrial. But there is a burden on the defense to prove that he is innocent. So there is some evidence that they are sitting on that they are not sharing, and that is what could lead to a mistrial type of a situation. But there's a lot of burden that they're carrying also. Whoever is thing, it's there's a lot of legalities here, going back to the books and referring to another case that happened in the past, and oh, in that case the law was this, and so based on that it should be this. It's almost like a lot of stress, a lot of emphasis is being put on, oh, we got to get this together. There's a level of stress over there. There's a high level of stress. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody would push for a mistrial. I really wouldn't be surprised. And there's a burden of responsibility to say, hey, he's innocent, but there's always a burden of responsibility to say he's innocent or to say he's guilty. But I feel like this is overly so. I know. 8 of Wands, and it's going to be resolved quickly, y'all. Thank you, Four Robes. It's almost going to resolve quickly. What I do? Did I lose one card or more than one card? Just one card. And it is in the reverse. 8 of Swords in the reverse. Whoa. Ooh, 8 of Swords in the reverse. So whatever limitations, whatever incarceration restrictions in the reverse means freedom. So I don't know, y'all. I seriously don't know. This is very bizarre. Knight of Swords. Very bizarre. Okay. So let me make sure I have the right amount of cards. Hang on, y'all. 2, 3. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. Sorry about that. I have to. Oh no, I haven't. I'm not going to read his cards. No, that's too close to home. I don't do that because it's. Don't. Does tarot? Yeah, it does. Absolutely, it does. I try not to do readings for family members. I don't do readings for myself and all that because this is like you don't want your emotions, because of the very close connection, in any way, shape or form infiltrate your aura or whatever and sway the cards one way or the other. So I try not to do it. Hi Randy Elm, how are you? So let me know if there's y'all, I'm going to reach out for another deck. Hang on with me, okay? This we may be doing some so maybe until 9 o'clock we can hang in there, and we can, if you all want to hang around, if you all are like, no, okay Tana, we gotta go, I understand. Oh, I can't even reach over here because got this. Let me put away these decks simply because I have used this enough. Oh my god, this thing is going to fall apart because there's so much of weight on it. I hope not. I hope not though. Oh, come on buddy, no. Sorry y'all. I was just trying to kind of put away some cards because same old cards all the time. I think I should consciously kind of say, no, pull out some other decks. So yeah, there's one more over there I see. There are so many decks, y'all. I should get better at rotating them. I just don't. I used to be good at it, but I kind of don't. And that's sad. All right, any other questions? We'll shut it down at 9. So Any questions regarding any other case? I'll tell you this though about Liam Payne's case. Somebody is going to go down for it. They're going to go down for, oh, Delvin, oh my God. At this point, I think more than 500. Now I have like, okay, so this is what I have here on my, God, I don't even want to show you because I'm embarrassed because it's so bad. Let me see if I can take a picture of all this and see. Okay, these are some. Then let me see. I'm going to kind of freak out. And then I have over there. I shouldn't show you all this because this is a mess. And then I have totes over there, which is like 2 big totes. How many gallons are those? Wait, I'm curious now. Hang on. 50-gallon totes. I have 2 50-gallon totes. Those are my really like old tarot stuff that I wouldn't use because they are so old. I have wrapped them into moisture wicking, this and that, and oh my God. And some of them don't have boxes because those days, you know, and some of them lost, etc., you know, boxes or whatever. So y'all don't judge me, okay? So of course I have some candles here. Let me show you. So I'm just going to show that. Okay, then all those boxes, a lot of them, it's not very well organized. And then I got this one here. This whole, oh, that's a poor picture. This whole chest full of all that. Then I have 2 small, they're actually side tables for my, one of my bedroom sets, which I sold because I was like, I don't want it. But then I kept this. One of them has, y'all don't laugh, okay? Like this. I have 2 of these. One has my printer on it and some incense, and the other one has got all of that. Yeah, I don't know how many, but it's the first time. No judgment, only envy. But this is the first time I've actually shown. And don't ask about books, y'all. I have so much. And crystal, you know, those big crystals. That's another thing I want to share. Even with crystals, y'all, be very careful, okay? I mean, this is off subject. You know, some of us are hoarders. I am a hoarder, clearly case in point with this, okay? But even with crystals, you know, we tend to go overboard. Some people and, oh my God, look, I have this crystal. I used to have my crystals lying all over the place, and then I noticed that the energy was like, oh my goodness. So my personal experience, I was like, one day I was like, let me clear up. This is too much. Why do I have so many? I don't have to show every single piece of crystal and put out on display for everybody. Like, am I trying to show off? So I started wrapping things up, and I put away certain crystals, and then when I take them out, I would, you know, cleanse them again and ground them and put them. Then I noticed the energy was a little bit more smoother. So be careful when you put crystals around the house. Don't go willy-nilly crazy and just get a whole bunch and put them out, you know. You need to know how to balance the energies. Why are you getting that particular crystal? Is it working? Some crystals just don't work for some people. Is it really working? Isn't it working? And how big? Do you really need that big one? I made that mistake, getting all those big crystals because, oh my God, look how big, you know. And then I realized, spend so much money, and it's a lot of energy. So it's like, yeah, you can. So just my opinion, y'all. I mean, y'all do what you all want, but okay. Um, why did I take out this desk? Because I wanted to see something about Liam Payne. I feel like, remember that case where this girl, this teenage girl or whatever her name is, her age, she was over text messages basically encouraging this young man, this kid, to off himself, and then he did, and then they sentenced her. Hi Brenda, they sentenced her for whatever. Oh, I'm not going to show you my room, girl. Forged orbs, it's a mess. You don't want to see it. So my cameras, my office bags, and all the stuff. No, and I forgot on that far end. I have 3 boxes, like your big Amazon boxes, of tarot decks that sometimes when I feel like I get a tarot deck which is like, oh, this is nice, I've used it, and I get a second one that, maybe at a better price, because I have somebody in the industry who says, hey, by the way, this tarot deck is, whatever. I go pick it up because I haven't had a lucky draw or whatever in a long time. I think this time I'll do it for Thanksgiving, and I like to give out these tarot decks. So because I do tarot, so why would I want to give out anything else, right? So I buy those and I keep them. So these are all duplicates and triplicates, so those are brand new. So okay, so I feel the same way somebody is going to go down with regards to Liam's case. So I'm going to pull a card for him, but because it just breaks my heart, y'all. Very unfortunate. Somebody was certainly trying to control his artistic endeavors. His career. Definitely trying to control and manipulate. Almost had him by his throat. Okay, for sure. Then you have another individual over here pop up who's wearing a mask. Now this individual is somebody that I'm not going to mention the person's name for legalities, but maybe sometime it will come out, and anyway, at the moment I won't. So this mask is something that is, this person wears this mask with such confidence, such arrogance, such total conviction that nothing's going to happen to me, nothing's going to touch me, nothing. And then that same individual is going to be topsy-turvy, like standing on her head, basically, and that's when it's almost like the earth is going to kind of literally shudder and shake, because it's like, finally I got you. Now, very interesting. This person, I will say, is between the ages of 24, 26, 27. 24, 25, 26, 27. That's the age group. This person is going to be held responsible for some sort of a manipulation, but I'll tell you, his career, he was completely manipulated. His creativity was being questioned. His creativity was being manipulated. His lot of stress and pressure was put on him to take a particular course of action, go in a particular direction, and he didn't want to do that. He was like, no, I want out. Forged Hope says I was right about Matthew Perry. Yeah, they finally, thank you for that validation. Yeah, how do you get rid of crystals you no longer want? I've been meaning to ask. Oh no, it's not off topic, that's okay. Some crystals I've actually given away, but I don't necessarily get rid of them. Like I said, I have boxes where I wrap them and I keep them, And then when I rotate, I take these out, cleanse them, ground them again, and I put it back. So I do that about twice a year. And then I have crystals lying all over the house, the smaller ones, not the big ones. The big ones, they are just a couple that I keep. The others I keep rotating because I have a lot of these big ones. And storing them is a pain in the butt. It is a pain in the butt. Because I have a couple that are about 3 feet tall, and all those big sizes and shapes and all that. It's very difficult. So, and I'm always worried that they're going to topple over and break, and then what do you do? So some crystals have given away when I have felt that some people have really, really needed. Like I shouldn't call them client anymore because they're not. They have they have become my friends who have been doing readings for the past 30 years. Like every year, once or twice a year, they'll call and say time for a reading or time for a this or that, or whenever they do some new ventures, they'll say, hey Kirtana, can you do my astrology thingy for me for a particular business or whatever. So these people I keep in touch. They become more like friends, right? They are my repeats, if you will. A couple of times I felt that they really needed some help, and I've given away some of my crystals. I'm like, look, forget about going and buying it, whatever. I have so much. So that way I've given away some, but I don't just give it away because I don't want them. That's not the case. It's like I don't discard. That to me would equal discarding. I don't discard them. So anyway, and another thing is, with crystals, it absorbs your energy also. So when it is so loaded with your energy and you have very positive energy, why do you want to give it away to somebody who isn't worthy of it, right? So yeah, I mean, absolutely, feel free to ask me anytime. So Matthew Perry, that was sad. Okay, let me see. I'm being pulled back to this guy, Liam Payne. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. This pops up again. Yeah, you know what? I will say this female, her cards are back again. She is sitting there looking pretty and looking like Libra. And what do we have over there? Yeah, it's right here. I'm looking at the astrology. So we have Libra, then we have Mercury, and then we have, who are you, bud? Bernie, can you stop, please? What in the world? Not Saturn, Libra, Mercury. And then we have, hold on a second, Aquarius. Correct? Saturn. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me just look that up. Neptune, actually, not Saturn. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Ow. Aquarius and Saturn and Neptune. Look, this case, I'll tell you, this is a very tricky case, okay? People are like, oh, it's not. Somebody had left a comment on my video saying it has nothing to do with Diddy, yada yada. he just met Diddy one time. Somebody has left a comment on that video, so that's how I know. He has met Diddy only one time. I personally don't know how. Could be right, could be wrong. I don't know. So I'm not in any way saying that person's comment is wrong. But I just want to say that as we know, they might have just met one time. Every single time these celebrities meet each other is not going to be thrown out on the media, and the media is not going to pick it up or somebody will know about it. I mean, they're not going to make every single meeting public, right? Who knows how many times they meet each other? Like, you know, they have their secret meetings at home, or their parties, or their, which we know now, or even business meetings. Not every single interaction and physical meeting is going to be made public. So I do believe he has interacted with Diddy, absolutely. And is it in the realm of the same type of a situation? I wouldn't be surprised if he is privy to some key information, but I also feel it has got more to do with manipulation of his identity, his as a creative artist. And I truly believe he was very keen on wanting to break away and go do something on his own. And that somehow was like, no, we have a contract, you can't do that, or whatever. So anyway, so that's all I'm going to say. I'll stop it at that before we go any further. But thank you, everybody. I do appreciate you all joining me. I know this was an impromptu reading, and so thank you so much. I hope you all had a great week. I hope you all have a fantastic week the next week. And when is what do you call Halloween's, right? Let me see, when is it? Hello, it's on Thursday. So maybe on Thursday I might no, that's November. What am I saying? Yeah, Halloween's is on Thursday. So I may do a live. If y'all are interested, I'll do a live, and we'll do something fun on that day. So I'll post it. I may do a reading, or I may just do one of those fun things that, remember, I used to do where we'd have some sort of a competition or whatever. Maybe I'll do something like that. We'll figure it out. I'll post it. And or if y'all have a specific case that you want me to read, then let me know, and I will read it, do that case for Halloween's, just for the spook factor, right? I'll bring out all my spooky decks, so that'll be fun. So thank you, everybody. I so appreciate you all. Leave your comments, give me a thumbs up, help me get this channel more popular. I would appreciate that, absolutely. And take care. See you in the next reading. All right, good night, y'all. Thank you, the real family. Blessed be. All right. Wait, I don't know why that doesn't work. There we go. All right, good night, everybody. Take care.